On Golfing World, we like to show you a side of golf that you don't always see. So we thought we'd take you behind the scenes of our latest shoot at the DP World Tour Championship. So more often than not, Golfing World are usually the first TV crew on site. So on a Monday when we get here, players are often travelling from the previous event. So this week they'll be travelling over from South Africa. So as you can see behind me on the range, it's normally very quiet. The first place we tend to come to when we arrive is the media centre. We spend a fair amount of time in there because that's where we do our research, write up questions for the players and get all our information on who we're going to talk to. This week we have interviews lined up with John Rahm, Patrick Reed, Lee Westwood, who just won the week before in South Africa, and Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah, it's fun.
So during a week on Golfing World, we have all different types of interviews that we'll do with players. So depending on how long we have with them, it might just be a quick stand-up on the range where we'll pick up a tip and ask them 2 or 3 questions about their season, or a nice relaxed way of chatting to the players is doing a walk the course. Because you did have such a good win, can we walk this hole with you and just reminisce over the good times? Thank you. Players are usually really relaxed during the Pro-Am, so they're really happy for us to just approach them, ask them if we can walk the next hole and pop a mic on them and off we go. But it means we get some really dynamic content, which is always perfect, hopefully, for watching it at home. So when we're filming a walk the course, we'll let the player tee off and then we'll interview them up to their second shot, let them go, hit that one, and then finish off the interview heading up to the green. Yeah, good stuff. It's great to catch up with you, Patrick. Thank you ever so much. Reigning Masters champion, Patrick Reed.
Lovely.
So we just did a walk the course with Patrick Reed about his year with the green jacket. A lot of people think he's a bit of a controversial character, especially after this year's Ryder Cup, but I have only had brilliant experiences with him. He's very generous with his time, and he said at the end, even though he's Masters champion, he's still the same person, and I truly believe that, and you can only take people as you find them. It's always great fun interviewing the players. I think my favourite bits are actually the 2 minutes you have before the interview and afterwards, because that's when they're most relaxed and you can talk about life as opposed to, you know, what they shot on Sunday at the Nedbank Challenge. And so it's always nice getting to know them that little bit more when you first meet them before the interview. But they're generally very open, very nice, relaxed guys. You know, everyone has their off day where they just don't want to talk to anyone, but you can kind of read that and you just tend to stay clear. But it's, I think golf is a very nice sport to be in. Everyone's pretty wholesome, everyone's very friendly. It's a nice place to be.
Yeah.
Pretty big moment for you.
I've got to admit, I have felt better than I'm feeling right now.
One thing that really surprises a lot of people about Golfing World is how small the team is that we travel around with. So when I'm out on a shoot, it'll be me and maybe one other girl or guy who does the filming, the editing, the producing, the whole lot. So we're lucky if there's 3 or 4 of us. That's dream scenario. But we don't have a sound man. We wouldn't have lighting, anything like that. It's all very small. But that's nice because it means it's a very small family and you're kind of traveling with your brothers and sisters, it feels like. So no, it's a lovely vibe at Golfing World. We have to turn around our content quite quickly so that it's still newsworthy and not out of date. Everything we film goes onto a memory card, which we plug into the USB port on a laptop, and then the footage is transferred onto hard drives and we can edit straight away. The days of filming on a tape and having to digitize that in real time are long gone. So today's Wednesday. Often on a Wednesday at a golf tournament will be Pro-Am day, so that's when we'll do what the course is. But this week in Dubai it was Tuesday, which means today a lot of the guys are down here on the range, going through the motions, putting in their final bit of work before the tournament starts tomorrow. So we still like to come down here, see what the guys are working on with their coaches, because that can often lead to future features in future episodes of Golfing World. But for us today, it's just about filming some links, the bits that you see at the top and the bottom of the show to wrap things up. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Golfing World.
Stop, there's a buggy coming.
Oh, one of the hardest things about filming links on Golfing World is buggies driving past you the whole time. Hello. Tell us what you can help us with. For the last 4 years, I've been presenting Golfing World, and it has been a life-changing job. It's probably not as glamorous as people think it is. It's long hours, it's TV, it's hard work, but as jobs go, I'm very, very lucky, and it's amazing to come out and experience a professional sport in this way and see exactly what goes into all the work that the golfers do as opposed to just seeing the finished product on the TV. It's really insightful to see what goes into this kind of level of sport.
Something like that.
That is almost perfect.